Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. Today we're going to make a main course. It's going to be a flavorful spinach stuffed into a salmon. We'll bake the salmon, we'll put a nice little glaze on it, and should be really good. So let's get over to the stovetop first. All right, we're going to make our stuffing first. I got a frying pan with about 1.5 teaspoons of some olive oil. We're going to saute up some finely chopped onions. It's about a half a cup. We'll saute these for about 2 or 3 minutes just to get them kind of soft and maybe a little bit brown. Okay, my onions are turning a little brown, and if the frying pan's a little dry, I added just a little bit more olive oil. We're going to put in a half a cup of chopped walnuts. We'll get these walnuts coated with the oil, and we're just going to cook these for about a minute, just to kind of get them warmed up. We want this to be a little bit crunchy. So for the next step here, I've got 2 cups. I'm using just frozen spinach, and I had the whole spinach and I kind of chopped it up a little bit. You can use fresh spinach if you want. It was just easier for me to get 2 cups of the frozen. And it's thawed. So all we're really going to do is warm this up. All right, now let's add 1/4 of a cup of any kind of breadcrumbs. I'm using seasoned breadcrumbs, Italian seasoned. And then to add a little bit of extra flavor, I'm going to add, not much, like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. And then the same, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of some ground ginger. Oh, I love that ginger. All right, so we're just going to get this all mixed up good. I'll go ahead and turn the burner off. Okay, we're just going to put this in a bowl. I'll just use the same bowl I used for the spinach. I'm going to put it in a bowl, and I'm just going to stick it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. All right, to prepare the salmon, what I want to do first of all, I've got just a baking sheet. I've lined it with foil. I'm going to spray it pretty good with cooking spray. And what I have here is, I bought about a 2.5 pound piece of salmon. And then what I did was cut off the where it gets kind of skinny and narrow at the end. So what I basically have here is 2 pounds of salmon, pretty good thickness. And what I've done, actually I did this in advance. I should have videoed it somewhere. Oh, here, yeah. I just took a knife and slit it down the middle, but not all the way through. So there's just a nice, real deep pocket in here, you can see. So all we're going to do now is take our spinach. It's been in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, and that basically is just to kind of get it to room temperature. Now we're going to stuff the center of this with our spinach. Oh, and also to let you know on the spinach mixture, I did add salt and pepper to taste. I didn't show that on my last little clip. I might add just a little bit more salt on the top. I made a little glaze, and all it is 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Mixed it up. So all we're gonna do is put it on the salmon. I got my oven preheated to 400 degrees, by the way. Here we go. Now I'll add my lemon slices. Now if you had fresh dill, that would obviously be best. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of dried dill weed. Give it a little bit of color, a little bit of flavor. We're gonna put that in the oven for about 40 minutes. We'll test it, make sure it's a little bit flaky before we serve it, but it should be about 40 minutes. It's thickened in there, but it's just, most of it's the spinach, and that'll just, all that needs to be is warmed up. So we'll check it in 40 minutes and we'll see what we got. All right, here we are, finished, looking great. I'm gonna squeeze just a little bit of lemon juice. And there we have it, looks wonderful. So here's kind of the inside there of the stuffing. Catherine's gonna try. Huh?
I have pecan.
Oh yeah, those nuts probably keep the heat. Yeah. All right, thumbs up.
Salmon.
Those walnuts give it a nice little crunch. The honey's not too sweet, but just kind of a nice little flavor on it. Very good. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Foodie right over there. And thank you for watching.